the Philippines where sunlight gleams, Brian Tess and family dreams. By the shorelines, kids at play in a tropical bright array.
Good morning, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Well, this is my midweek video that I try and put up an information video every week, as you guys know, and then the end of the week we'll be back to out on the province or here in the city, see what's going on with our lives here in the Philippines. And today the topic is all about divorce in the Philippines. Can I divorce my Filipina? Now, there seems to be a lot of misinformation going around, and I've read on many Facebook groups guys saying divorce is now legal here, you can divorce your wife. Other people saying no, you can't do that. People seem to be very, very confused about the topic, so I thought I'd just sit down and clarify things. Can you divorce your wife, your Filipina? The answer is yes. Can you divorce her in the Philippines? The answer is no. There is a bill that they're trying to pass through in Parliament here or government here to make divorce legal, but at the moment it's not. There is no legal divorce. There is only annulment here in the Philippines. Now, let's look at annulment. If a woman gets an annulment from her husband, and you need to have grounds for annulment first, it's not a very easy thing to do. It costs anywhere between 200,000, 400,000 pesos here. It's not a cheap thing for a Filipino to do, and the process can take years to get before the courts and get the process completed. Now, if and when a Filipina gets an annulment from her husband, she's not legally divorced, she's still married to that man, therefore she cannot get a Senomar, which is a certificate of no impediment to marry, so that means she cannot marry again. That means she's separated from that guy, legally separated, and if she chooses to go and live with another man, she's not committing adultery and could not be jailed for it, because adultery here is still a very big thing. It's illegal. Now, if you're living with a married Filipina and her husband doesn't care, then you've got no issue. But if the husband decided to file a case against you, you can both end up in jail for committing adultery. So be very careful, guys. If you meet online a Filipina and she's married, she doesn't have an annulment, then you come over here and start to live with her, you can be prosecuted for that process of adultery. So in many cases, once they're separated for quite some time and the man has another woman, he doesn't care. But I have seen and heard of cases here where married women will shack up with a foreigner, and it's all a big ploy to get money, and the husband, after they've been together a few months, will come back into the picture and they'll actually extort money from the guy to threaten to file a case and take him through court and have him jailed unless he starts paying money out monthly for support, which is going to the husband. So you really do need to be cautious and make sure, if you come over here to live with a Filipina, that she does have a Senomar from here, which is legit. Now, you can also get fake paperwork printed up quite easily in Manila here. So it's difficult, but you need to confirm with all her family members and make sure that she has never been married, because otherwise, or she has annulment papers. Otherwise, you could end up in a lot of hot water. Now, back to the divorce side of things. If you're in the Philippines, there is no divorce here in the Philippines. Once you're married for life, according to the Philippine government. But there is a loophole where if you're a Westerner, if you're a American, Canadian, Australian, British, if you decide to divorce your Filipina and you go back to your home country and file for divorce, then she's not going to be there. She'll never front for the court case. The divorce proceedings will go through and you will be legally divorced from her, but she will still be classified as married here. Now, if you are on speaking terms and you want to do the right thing, you can then supply her with all the paperwork of the divorce, and she can apply through courts here to have that divorce recognized in the Philippines, which will free her. So there is a loophole, but there's no legal divorce proceeding you can go through here in the Philippines to divorce a Filipina. If you don't provide her with the paperwork and she can't get that through court, then she's still legally married. She can never get a Senemar and she can never remarry another person. You, on the other hand, will be free and clear, and you can produce a certificate of no impediment to marry, and you can remarry another person, Filipina, Thai, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, but you're legally classified as divorced. So that's why there's so much confusion, because although divorce hasn't been put through the courts here, and as I said, they are pushing to do it, there is a bill trying to be passed, but that hasn't gone through. So as of now, January 20th, 2025, there is no legal divorce in the Philippines through a court, only annulment or divorce overseas. So I hope that helps some of you guys and makes things clear. As I said, you need to be really cautious if you're coming over here. Many women will say they're not married and won't explain that they're actually just separated but still in a marriage. Some women will tell you they have an annulment and they're separated from their husband because they're searching for a foreigner, but you need to make sure 1000% that the woman you're with is single and has never been married, or has an annulment, as I said, because that still makes it legal. And in a lot of cases, as I stated before, if she's been separated from her husband for a long time and he's got another woman and she's been with other guys and there's no issue, it'll be okay. It's no problem. But in the event that, especially if it's a fresh breakup and they've only been separated for months and she's the one that initiated the breakup and he still loves his wife and doesn't want to be separated from her, if you shack up with her, he's going to go and file a case and you're going to find yourself in very, very hot water. So play it safe, guys. If you're coming here to visit, if you're coming here to live, if you're searching for a Filipina, and again, don't forget to check out my links in the description below. There's always a link to the dating site where I met my gorgeous wife, Tess. And if you click on that link, you can create a free profile. But if you're searching for a Filipina and you come here to meet one, you need to make very, very sure that everything is legit. I even know of a case where an Aussie came over here and was with a Filipina, and by all accounts, the lack of paperwork that he produced and the fact that she was able to supposedly get a marriage license and they got married and now he's supporting her. And I've told him, you need to go to the PSA and make sure you can get a copy of your marriage certificate, because they will, and I'm not saying all Filipinas, please don't get me wrong. There are thousands or millions of genuine Filipinas here searching for a guy. There are the ones, there's always bad apples in the bunch, and in every country in the world you'll find the same thing. There are some that will try and entrap a man and hook him up so that he's supporting her, whether he's gone back to his own country or he's living here with her. They'll set him up and make it look like he's gotten legally married. So if you're going to get married, make sure all the paperwork's legitimate, make sure you're here to go through the process to the municipality, apply for the marriage license, get everything done with her so you know it's all legitimate and above board. And then after the marriage, make sure you apply to the PSA, the Philippine Statistics Authority here, and get a copy of your marriage certificate so it's legal and legitimate. That's pretty much all I've got time for today, guys. Short video. Don't forget to check out Friday's video and have a look at where we're up to on the build out there. And thank you for watching, everyone. Thanks to all the new subscribers. If you haven't yet subscribed, guys, please hit that subscribe button down there in the corner if you're enjoying my content. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you get notified when any new videos come up. And give me the like, hit the thumbs up for me, and drop a comment. Say g'day, guys. Helps out my algorithm and pushes my videos up into mainstream and earns me a few more dollars. So if you'd like to donate to our project here, you can do so through PayPal me. Links are in the description below. You can also join our inexpensive memberships here for Brian and Tess in the Philippines. So until next time, guys, from Brian in the Philippines, peace out.